what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Hands On with BLG, who is not here right now because my motherboard's blown up, but still going to make a few videos today. Father Jack, you asked if I have a KFC recipe. I have several of them, and today is your lucky day. It's KFC day here. I'm going to do a video. We're going to make the seasoning mix, we're going to make the gravy, and we're going to make the chicken. Now, first we got to get the seasoning mix done up. That's going to be right chaw. I'm just going to put them in this bag right chaw. And the seasoning mix goes as follows. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. Okay, first ingredient is going to be salt for our secret mix. This mix came from Carl Grace. This mix came from Carl Grace. He was the first owner of a KFC franchise in Ireland, and Colonel Sanders gave him the recipe so that he could fire up the first franchise in Ireland. And amounts weren't given, but this is about as close as we're going to get. Is Carl Grace's recipe. So we're going to try the amounts. Let's go try some amounts out here. See what we got. I'm going to go with salt. I'm going to go with maybe 2 tablespoons of salt, just regular salt. We have fine ground black pepper. I'm going to go with 1 teaspoon fine ground black pepper. And we have coarse ground black pepper, a teaspoon, like that. We're going to go with cracked black pepper. We're going to go with a teaspoon of you. That sounds pretty good. So that gets rid of these guys out of here. Okay. And ground white pepper. I'm going to go with, where is it? White pepper. I've got it here somewhere. Ground white pepper. I am going to go with 1. We'll go with 2 teaspoons of ground white pepper. And you could have to experiment to get all this figured out. That's what I'm doing right now. Now, Carl, he used allspice. I have allspice right here. We are going to go with, I reckon, about a half teaspoon of allspice. Like so. And there's a guy in Canada, and he uses, instead of allspice, he uses savory. So, there you go. You got one or the other. Now, coriander seeds. We've got those here somewhere. Somehow. I'm just going to put a couple of these in. They're actual seeds. It's just going to add some flavor, I suppose. I'm just going to put a little bit in. They're not going to be stuck on your chicken. In fact, can I grind those? I don't know. I'm going to try to smash these. Give me a minute. Give me 1 thing of these. I can tell you that doesn't work, folks. It ground nothing. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just put them in. What the hell? Yeah, as you can see, that did absolutely nothing. We'll just put them in there. Whoops. Some of them. Okay, well, moving on. There's the coriander seeds. Work with me, folks. Like I said, they're okay. There are no amounts. I'm just kind of guessing. So we got the coriander seeds done. Ginger. Ginger. I did not get it out. Ginger, did I get it out? I think I did. Ginger, right here. I'm going to go with, half teaspoon of ginger, sound about right. I'll go with half teaspoon of ginger. About like that. Okay. MSG, that's like Mrs. Dash. This is not included in the herbs and spices. It's just some of this MSG stuff. I'll go with a half teaspoon of this. Half teaspoon of that. Sounds okay. I will go with a little bit of thyme. Thyme, I'm going to go with, I guess I will go with a teaspoon. About a teaspoon of thyme. That. Alright. Still a bit under the weather. I've had a pretty good cold over the last week, 10 days. Okay, so there's some thyme. And a little bit of sage. I'm going to go with about 3/4 of a teaspoon of sage. That sounds good. Some sage. And we got a little bit of marjoram. Marjoram. I am going to go with, I guess, about a teaspoon of marjoram. That looks good. So we've got somewhat of a mix together anyhow, right? Looks all right to me. I'll put this stuff back. I'm not sure where it all came from. Okay. And this little guy. Okay. So that takes care of the seasonings. What I'm going to do, put it in the bag and shake it all around. This will be our KFC seasonings. Experiment number 5. Alright? Like I said, this recipe does not give the amounts. He never did give the amounts out, thus saving himself of giving out the full recipe and getting in trouble. Like so. And there's that. And so we've got that. What we're going to do now is take a little scale here, just like this. I'm going to get a bowl of some sort. This might work. And we are going to turn this on. We'll tear it out at 0. And we want grams. Oops, I just went past it. Damn it, I just went past it. There we go, grams. Now, I want, hello Lala, 100 grams of flour. Flour, right here. I got flour. 100 grams of flour. We'll see what we get here. 61. 76. 91. 90. 93. 7. 98. 99. That's close. That's close enough. At 103, let's take a little bit out. There we go. Perfect. 100 grams of flour, okay? And I need 18 grams, I think we're going to need, of the seasoning. So we'll take the spice and we'll see if we can get 18. Take this up to 118. 5, 110, 15, 16, 17, 118. There we go. There's the magic numbers, folks, right there. Give me a lid, if you will. 100 grams of flour, 18 grams of our spice mix. Shake it around. Shake it all around like this. There you have it. There's our KFC seasoning right there. Good to go. Let's see what happens. I suppose with that, now for the gravy part, we're going to start over here. We've got 2.5 cups of boiling water. I have 1 beef bouillon cube, 1 chicken bouillon cube going in here. I don't know if this light will help or not. It may not. These are going to go in here and do their thing. Right. Very nice like. Okay, that can come off the burner. We'll let that do its thing over here. Like so. Very nice. Now this can come off the burner. Said 2.5 cups, boiling water, 1 beef bouillon cube, 1 chicken bouillon cube. In the pool, doing their sweet, sweet thing. Now, next step, I gotta let this burner cool off because I want to use it again. So I'm gonna let that cool off, and I will see you back here when this burner cools down. I'll see you then. Not now, then. Fancy me. Alright. So anyway, small burner, low heat. This thing's had time to cool down. I'm going to go right around 3.5, 3.5 out of 10. I'm going to melt this butter down, like so. And we're going to make us up a roux. This is our gravy we're working on right now. I got the oven coming up for some homemade biscuits. This is our KFC mix right here with the flour and the mix in it, the seasonings. We're going to use that with our roux to make our gravy. Okay? You got me? I think you got that. Pretty good, pretty good. Think we're good? Alright, so when this melts, it gets warm, and we'll start doing gravy. It's pretty easy. See you in just a second. Okay, now, butter's melted. We are going to start with, that's 3 tablespoons of butter. And 2 tablespoons of our KFC mix here. It's going to go in with the butter. Just like that. This is going to stir now on its low heat. We're going to stir this around. And this is going to take about 6 minutes. And we're going to stir this around till it thickens up and it turns a nice brown color. And that's all there is to it. Making us a nice dark roux. So I'll see you in about 6 minutes. Yep, that'll be easy. Alright, it's been 6 minutes. There's the brown we're looking for. Right? Now, we're going to put 3 more tablespoons of our flour mixture here, in here, right? That's where it gets the easy part. The rest of the way out, if you will. And we'll start adding our chicken stock, or beef stock. Remember we made our stock. Start adding this in here slowly. A little bit at a time, and stir. This keeps it from getting lumpy. Like so. I'm going to turn the heat down about 2.8. A little bit lower. Seems alright. A little bit more of our stock in here. Stir this around until it wants to be all happy. I'm just going to shut the heat off, I think. Go ahead and do that. A little more stock in. Give it a stir. Just like this here. I got biscuits in the oven. Yep, add the stock in a little bit at a time. Helps keep the lumps out. Just a little more of this there, like that, John. And Just kind of work. I see a lump there. Just a little piece that didn't want to go quite away. And the rest of our stock. In that goes. Stir this in. You can whisk if you got a whisk. Doesn't matter. Stir that around. Nice brown gravy. Look at that. Beautiful. There is our brown gravy. KFC brown gravy. Tastes good because it's got the KFC spices in it, see? Oh, you know it. Oh boy, is that good. That's KFC brown gravy right there. So there's the gravy part. That can move off to the side, right, y'all? That's done. Be right back. We'll set up to do the chicken. Alrighty, folks, let's do the chicken and get it ready to go. We have our egg wash. This is 1 egg and about 1/4 cup of milk, all stirred real well together. We have our coating mix that we made with our seasonings. We have a baking tray with a rack. We have our chicken. Now what I like to do before we get started here is get some of this here egg wash and make some bumps over here in our coating mix, alright? Get several pretty good little things like so. And that will make some bumps on our chicken, you see? So we'll take our chicken here. Got a piece that looks nasty right here. Take that off. Alright. Take a piece of chicken and put them in our egg wash and make sure it's all nice and fully coated with egg wash. It should be not too hard to do. Just like so. Then we smack our chicken inside of our breading here and get it worked in here real good. La la la. And of course you can make way more breading if you're doing more than 2 pieces of chicken, of course. You can do way more breading than this. But I'm doing 2 pieces of chicken. That's what it's going to be. This all worked and packed on here good. Like so. Beautiful. On you go over here. Take our leg. Get him in the egg wash real good here. All nice like. Smooth that out. And he goes. Pack this all on here good. Get it all good on here. Nice. Like so. Yep. And over to our rack. And that's going to sit there on the rack right over there until our oil comes up. I've got the oil, the deep fryer set for 350. So I'll see you when the deep fryer's up and we'll fry these puppies. Boink. Okie doke. Well, here we go, folks. I'm just going to lay it in here. We're going to start our chicken now. I'm going to take our first piece, which is a thigh. Nice big fat thigh. Work it down in here so it don't stick. We'll drop him in here first because it's a bigger piece of chicken than a leg. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give this thigh here 6-minute head start. You see what I mean? Then I'm going to put the leg in. That way it'll all get done about the same time. So there you go. Thigh. Cooking. 6 minutes. 350. Right? Then we'll add the leg here in a minute. Be right back. Alrighty, folks. Hey, it's Righty here. Hit that like and subscribe and stuff. Need to get to 1,000 because we got to pay for a whole bunch of shit we can't afford to pay for, but we have to pay for it anyway. So let's get me to 1,000. Come on, man. And beyond. Yeah. Good 6 minutes. Here comes the drumstick. The leg. Coming in. Boop. Now I'm just going to fry these up till they temp out at 160 degrees. 165. And I'll see you when these are ready to get temped for the first time. We'll see how close we get. 165, 175, somewhere in there will be fine. So I'll see you in a little bit. Microphone is on. Here we go. Temp out 165. Look at that beautiful chicken. Beautiful. Bok, bok, and bok. 350 degrees. We are done. I'm going to take these out. I'm going to set them right on this draining rack. Let them drain off. Just like this right chaw. I'm going to let them sit just like that. Drain off. And then I'll plate this up a plate. Listen to this. Crispy. So, I'll see you in a few. There you have it, folks. KFC chicken, KFC brown gravy, mashed potatoes, and 2 of my fresh, homemade, buttermilk, extra buttery dinner rolls. Or biscuits. And there you go. Hope you like it. It's pretty good. And I would say, yeah, for the mix, just kind of follow along what I got for tablespoons and teaspoons and stuff, and go from there. Till next time, folks, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe, and peace out, people. Just peace out. Hands on with BLG. You never know what you will see. Oh, yes sirree. Hands on with BLG. Stick around and learn from me.